Long time no see, Captain. I'm at your mercy. You're free to charge me with whatever crime crosses your mind. You must be aware of the risks. I'll be safer if I stay here. So, after considering every predator you have in custody, you've decided to work with me? Which means I'm the one you trust the most. You taught me that the key to dealing with a cunning suspect is to be strategic. But for me, that reason is more than enough. The taste is... I can't really describe it. The air in the LCBI building is too dry, the chairs are too hard, it's a little too chilly here, and today's lunch was too salty. You're also standing too far away from me. Thank you for giving me the chance to tell you my true feelings. This is a warm, comforting fragrance. What I desire most, huh? I'm at your mercy if you use this against me. It's the pleasant scent I smell whenever I see you. We're face to face. Do we really need to use a pager to talk? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder. It's the date we first met. What's the matter? I've already thought of the next question for you. It'll be something like whether or not that date holds any significance to me. Are you going to put it on for me? You'll need to come closer to do that. I can't really see, so it'll be difficult to move. Nothing is different. But as for someone special, hasn't she been in front of me this whole time? Well, the job market is very competitive nowadays. Finding stable employment isn't easy. The more gigs you have, the less likely you'll be unemployed. Yeah, barely anyone contacts me anyway. The only ones who reach out are health supplement salespeople.
You seem surprised. This is your idea of a friendly exchange? A gesture of goodwill typically requires one to return the favor. What do you want? You've already obtained this much intel. Why do you need me? So you went through all the trouble to bring me here. I suppose you don't have many leads to work with. Placing your hopes in another person's hands is rarely a wise choice. Is everything a transaction with you now? I thought you were relying on our history as old acquaintances. I already signed the document. If I did sell myself, I'll be at your disposal. Your technique for administering medicine could use some work. I'd recommend getting an ENT examination first. It's better to diagnose any diseases before imprisonment. One can save public resources that way. Those individuals are typically ideal test subjects for new instruments. This scent. Is it a compound from that lore? I developed it myself. It's not difficult to recognize my own work. It's the kind of scent that makes one willingly walk into a trap. Come closer, then you'll be able to find out. Not all predators bite at the drop of a hat. I am reasonable. Have you found any new leads? You referred to me as a warden, yet you were the one calling the shots. Have you found any new leads? You're the first. If I'm not mistaken, this is a control device, not a wish-granting machine. The weather today is lovely. Your questions aren't amusing at all. I didn't think about you today. The LCBI's interrogation techniques are getting more creative. Is this supposed to be a costume party or a product demonstration convention? It is certainly a test of willpower. After all, it's hard not to be distracted when the person I care about is right in front of me. Are these my old tools? It's been a long time since I used them. How nostalgic. Usually, I immobilize them first, to prevent them from running away out of fear. It can't be helped. After all, many people have an inherent fear of dentists. Indeed, you can see it's a set of dental instruments.
Is this cutesy display the best you can do for your esteemed guests? I see you're still relentlessly chasing after me, like a desperate playboy chasing skirts. I trust all is well since we last saw each other, my dear supervisor. Yeah, but someone here wants to reconnect. So, you want me to help you find this person? I'm afraid you're talking to the wrong person. I'm not interested in these drugs. Do people in the LCBI use incarceration as a way to ask for help? Once we're out of the LCBI's jurisdiction, you'll be in my territory. Who knows? Maybe I'll get a taste of being a supervisor for once. You're gonna use it on me? The taste is... Is this another one of your interrogation methods? Depends on who it is. If it's just a random person, I'll use them too. They'll be disposed of once they're no longer useful. Then I'll collect my compensation, with interest of course, and it'll be done using my preferred method. What are you gonna do this time? Mark your territory with your scent. I'm perfectly fine. Wait, don't move yet. Your scent is the same as the lure's. Its sweetness makes me want to devour you whole. You're here to torment me with your new toys again? Why should I even listen to you? Miss Enforcer, I will obey you without question. I'm not. Miss Enforcer, I will obey you without question. You better hope I don't find an opportunity for revenge. First the muzzle, now this. Why do you always enjoy putting restraints on me? Oh, you better watch your back then. When a tamed beast is abandoned, his master will be in grave danger. What do you think? I only see my master. To have a laundry list of charges, you know, Lincoln's public safety is concerning. I'm not sure if this is a display of the Enforcer's vivid imaginations, or their loose interpretation of the screening process. I have no interest in old relics. Besides, didn't I help you catch the culprit already? Yeah, That idiot spent the whole night digging hundreds of holes near Flo and Fire's base. Then he tried to run away when he couldn't fill them back up. It was only after I caught him that he confessed he didn't know where his hidden treasures were, so I kindly took care of the cleanup myself. You don't need to thank me.
You keep bringing me to the LCBI for small talk. Do you think I have nothing better to do? I see the LCBI's intel is outdated. Allow me to give you a quick update on my circumstances. I'm a law-abiding citizen now. So, you've decided to mix personal grudges with your work? This isn't exactly how you ask people for help. My little bird has grown up, it seems. Your wings are getting stronger with each passing day. Do you actually believe something like this would work on me? Falsely accused. I'll just commit the crime in that case. Then the accusations won't be false. I can also track down the source of the rumors and deal with it directly. There are plenty of ways to handle these things. You're assuming anyone would dare to try in the first place. The interrogation room is filled with your scent. Are you marking your territory? Are you implying I'm attracted to a fierce, untamed fragrance? Now there's a hint of boldness and uninhibited freedom. It's more complex than a blend of spices. It looks like I'm stained in your scent as well. What are you planning to do to me this time? What kind of odd request is this? All right then. Silas, do you want to be my greatest achievement this year? Silas, just you wait. I'll show you. Isn't it obvious? I'm imitating a certain Dragon Lee. She's a feisty kitten. You. Why do you ask? Since you've said that, I'm curious about who you see. If it's me, I'll be happy. And if it's not, I'll just replace them. Life after becoming a mafia boss. Why do you have that look on your face? Do you want me to read this book? Or are you hoping I'll help make your dream of becoming a mafia boss a reality? I would never throw someone to the sharks just because they were in my way. Isn't maintaining order on the streets part of your job description? The book was correct about one thing. People like us tend to keep the treasure we value for ourselves.
It's an interesting experience, I'll give it that. Before I answer your question, Miss Enforcer, I have a personal conundrum that must be addressed. I hope you can help me clarify the situation. As far as I'm aware, the LCBI needs to undergo a rather complex process to obtain an arrest warrant for a councilman. I'm curious. I wonder who would use such a method. All for the sake of detaining me, no less. Did it ever occur to you that I complied because I knew it was you? You accuse me of bribery. Are you referring to the evening of the day before yesterday? A certain enforcer invited me to visit her home for a private discussion. So, your goal was to actually lock me up? In other words, you'll keep me here until the public outcry dies down. Not really. I'll just treat this as a vacation that I don't often get. Besides, our lovely enforcer wouldn't have the heart to leave me all by myself, right? I could never say no to your requests anyway. You don't need to go through all these theatrics. I'll answer any question you ask. It's a secret we both share. We wrote letters to each other's future selves and put them in a time capsule. Then, you asked me to hide it in a place no one would ever know. Yep. After all, I buried the time capsule in the deepest mine shaft in the Southern District. What surprise do you have for me this time? I guess it's a more dangerous kind of mischief. You really are something. Aren't you curious about what I'm smelling? Or do you already know the answer? Oh, I see. So this is what you've been plotting. If you want to see me be cute, fine. But I'll need your help. Come closer. This is my way of being cute. When it comes down to it, being cute is about wanting attention. Wouldn't you say I accomplished my goal? This is... 4 adorable little shadows. One is missing a tooth but is still eating an apple. Another is holding up a toy gun. One is telling me not to interfere with her investigation. And the last one is asking me what I see. These are the different versions of you throughout the years, to be exact. So could this be considered a biographical documentary? You don't seem to be frightened, though. Aren't you worried that someone whom you spend every day with might be an irredeemable, wicked person? Of course not. My life's purpose is to keep you safe.
Who am I to you? Am I just your subordinate? Or am I something more?
Once this is all over, we can go back to our old home, together. If you're going to give me a pat down, you might as well do a thorough inspection.